Yo, hello. Welcome to Crab Game. I'm Crab Game Tips and Tricks guy, and we're doing this. So I'm gonna be going over the best route on every single race map. Right here, I'm on Lava Climb. So yeah, we're gonna be going over all the routes and why they're good. So first route, I would have to say on the start, there's the left, the middle, and the right. The left one is so slow because you're going all the way around, like going all the way over here, then up here. But the middle one you go straight, and then the right one you go to the right. So I would never take the left one. The fastest one out of all three is this right one here. Oh, okay, is this right one here? The fastest one out of the three is the right one here from my testing. Okay, yeah, so the right one's the fastest one. Instead of going up here, you can take the shortcut. Yeet. Easy peasy. I can't get up. I'm on a right here's the middle route. The easiest way to take, I prefer the middle route the best, because this one can be too slow. This one can get you killed really easily if there's a lot of people, and I find this one works the best. So what I do is I always go to the middle because this is really fast. This is the fastest one. So I'll go over on this, and then when these two line up, I go on that one, and that takes like 2 seconds. So doing this again, I'll run up, I wait, that one's lower, so I jump up and it'll just boost me up. Right here, instead of taking this route, you can go up here. I would practice this in practice mode because it is very fatal, and it can be difficult, but there you go, and then you can walk all the way around and go up. However, instead of going all the way up here to clear it, you can just clear it from crouching down below here. So if I go over here, there's always a person there. They're just floating. I'm in the lobby by myself. A little creepy. Some Crab Game creepypasta if you guys want to base something off of that. So that was Lava Climb. This map is Macaroni Mountain. So at the start, I would like to say, just take your time. If this is moving to the left clockwise, right? Just make sure that you kind of move with it. So if it's moving clockwise, you'll kind of go on like the left side, because it'll swipe with you and you'll run with it. And I find that's the easiest way. So if this one's going clockwise, I'll just run with it. You know, it'll go over here. And this one's going counterclockwise, I'll run with it. This one's going clockwise, you know, something like that. Okay, so now that I'm back here, I can say these routes depend on each game. If there's a lot of players on one route, I wouldn't take one route. If there's a route that's too hard for you, I wouldn't take that either. But some routes that I would rule out right away are these far edged ones. I never take these because you're just gonna be like too like cluttered on the outside, you know? Like you want to stay in. Like this is where all the action is. You'll want to stay on the inside. The middle path I wouldn't necessarily take because I don't like the jumps. I feel like there's too many people. There's too much clutter. And I like taking the slides too. I think it's just a nice fast way to safely get there. So yeah, that's that. My favorite route that I always take is the pink path. I'm dead now. So my number one path is this path right here. Here's why. So there's this one really overpowered skip that when you press space just before you hit a tire, you can go really high and you skip all of this, and then you can do that again. So I'm already up at the top in 2 seconds. It is so fast. This is the best path. It takes a little bit of practice with the tire jumps. I'm not timing myself, but all in one quick session, it goes like this. And I'm up. 2 seconds. And normally you'd have to go all the way up here, all the way here, all the way around. But it can take some practice. So if you're struggling with that and you ever like have to play in a game with your friends or something, here's another easy route. So climb up the ladders, right? Instead of going all the way around here, everybody knows this route. But you can go over here and jump up here and go right here. So you can skip, I fell. So you can skip a huge part. This entire part, skip in 2 seconds. So you can skip this entire part. Super easy. These are such easy jumps. You have to do them diagonally. But the tree one's the harder one out of the two. If you can just master this tree one, then this one is such a piece of cake. And then always you have to jump right before you hit the tire. It can be a little tricky to get down, but I'm very consistent with it. Final path, I hate this path. One, because I died 2 times trying to get here, but 2, it's just not optimal. So what it would be is going over here, jumping up and doing that instead of climbing up the ladder. That's pretty good. All right, I rate that. But it'd be the back path mainly. But first I want to say with this tire, you can jump up on this tree. It's just a pretty cool thing. Okay, there. So yeah, you can make it up here. It's just a pretty cool thing. Nothing really good about it. I guess you can jump on these, but yeah. Moving on to the third map. There's another method that's slower than my method. And if you know it's the umbrella method, just don't do that. Okay, learn this one. It's faster. So what you do is you'll want to wall slide on one of these sides. You wall slide by going up against one of these walls, sliding. Oh, nothing happens? That's because you gotta jump, and then you can wall slide. So basically, we're gonna be doing that to get a lot of speed. It'll kick you to the right, and then you'll have to jump over. So in practice, I'll run, I'll diagonally go, that way I get a lot of speed early, right? And then I will jump at the edge. It's hard to jump at the edge, but if you can get used to it, you can get this 100% of the time. So I'm gonna see if I can do it right now. Okay, so that would have made it, but there's no bounce on the balls. A better jump. I can do that by being at the edge. That way I can get more momentum by jumping down further. See? And then you can jump the entire thing. I've landed like all the way back here before. You just gotta go and get the good jumps. So again, if you want to try and get the better jump at the front. I always forget that myself too. It can be a little weird. But then over here, I don't take that right path. It's super slow compared to the others. I would never take the middle path. I think it's just too like inconsistent with all the spinny things and any clutter. Yeah, this would be the best path because you'll jump right here, taking the slide. If you're on the right side, it might be better to slide down, but that could be a little inconsistent. So I would just jump down from the top down to here. I would cut corners here. You know, take some practice time. Make sure you can get that all the time. You know, cut up here. Jump, cut. And then right here, I've tested these things up here. They do nothing. The box, it does nothing. You just kind of want to wait for these things to be far forward, and you just kind of run against them. This one's far forward, run against it. Run against it. Yeah, so if you ever get to the back path, for any reason, just don't take it, alright? These things will hit you off. My first time playing race, I got hit off, and I was never here ever again. So just don't. Right here at the end, very simple. Take your time again. Move with the spinny thing, and yeah, then you can reach the end. Okay, so thanks for watching. I know my last upload, the settings one, was kind of bad. I hope this one satisfied your cup of tea, because I had fun with it.
Man, I think this shit is pissing me off, and I don't know now, but I'll know in a month, cause I'm gonna make it either way. I'm saying I'ma get it either way. I ain't playing